Hello, my name is Michelle Moras, and I'm here with Jerome Ringo, and he is part of the Innovation Now. And if you don't know what Innovation Now is, you need to go right now to btoglobal.org and learn more about it. But Jerome, what do you do, and why is Innovation Now even in your sphere of knowing? Why are you in there?
Well, my background, living in Louisiana, I grew up in the oil and gas industry and left the industry after 25 years to get involved in the environmental movement, which was somewhat very rare because there is a disproportionate involvement of people of color in the environmental movement, even though environmental practices impact us most. I worked my way up and became chairman of the largest environmental organization in the world, National Wildlife Federation. We produced a huge amount of the movies for Discovery Channel, Animal Planet. I headed all that. I was the first African American in history to head a major environmental organization, and have been part of the U.S. delegation negotiating climate treaties since the first climate negotiation in Rio de Janeiro in '91. So I just returned from Cairo last week for the climate negotiations. But I'm involved in innovation because I think it's very important as the world is changing and being so impacted by climate change that we've got to find unique ways to be able to not just meet the demand and lower CO2 to the atmosphere, but also utilize it to stimulate economies, to build communities, a pathway out of poverty for many of our communities. So I'm here because I want to share these innovative ideas. Africa in particular, I'm the global ambassador for the Pan-African Parliament. I just made my 89th trip to Africa. And it's important that we be able to share these ideas of new technologies and how to move them to commercialization, one nation to another.
Well, what's the definition of innovation for you?
Well, to innovate, to do things, think differently, act differently, to meet the demands of the times. And so you have to innovate, you have to change. Change is inevitable, but are we part of that change? So I want to encourage people that yes, you can. Yes, you can come up with new ideas and make money at it while still being of greatest benefit to the planet and the people like us who inhabit it.
Thank you so much for all of that wise information and your wisdom that you share with the world. And to be the innovator, you are an innovator. First African American, you've made pathways for the rest of us. And so we'd like to thank you for everything you've done in the world. And I hope that we learn more and be able to grow with you at this Innovation Now and help that next generation know what they have to bring to the world to keep it going.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're so kind.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so everyone out there, just remember that if you want to learn more, you need to go to btoglobal.org and learn more about how you can be part of this entire mission. And thank you so much, Jerome, for being with us today, and we'll see you all next time.